second
many country
biggest
concerts have you seen there?
Not as many as you think.
That's why
I would
people
think
go.
just 2, man.
There's a lot of
They
country
get big
concerts.
people. We saw
Yeah. Did they have Luke Bryant there like not too long ago?
With a T?
Luke
Bryant?
I just had to keep you accountable. I just want to make sure.
It's fine. I think they had the Luke Bryant. They didn't have Luke Bryant.
Kobe Bryant and Luke Bryant.
Yeah.
They both just impersonate him because
Yeah.
they're not real.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
So the Danbury Trashers, dude. When I watched this, because I was like, I've been waiting to watch it because I saw like the guy on Pat McAfee, AJ Galante.
Yeah,
I
AJ
saw AJ talking, and I was like, I have
Uh-huh.
to see this
Yeah.
documentary.
Dude,
And,
it's nuts.
it's crazy, man. Chris, so it's like a UHL team, which imagine the
I
Comets.
don't know what that is.
It's United or whatever hockey
Yeah.
league.
Okay.
Imagine
hockey,
the Comets 10 years ago. It was literally the league they're playing in.
Yeah.
Minor league hockey in
Minor league hockey.
in medium-sized cities.
Right.
And so,
And it's in what?
Danbury,
Connecticut? Danbury, Connecticut.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just,
Danbury. Yeah. Of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's just this crazy story. They get an expansion team, but it's a mob, like pretty much a mob guy who buys the team.
Oh, somebody at work was telling me about
Yeah,
that.
Yes.
and he gives the team to his son, and he lets his son run the team, and his son makes a competitive team.
Yeah.
But it's with like the little asterisk that like they were getting paid under the table too much.
Yeah.
So technically they were like a roster that was getting paid too much money for what league they were in.
Right.
But it's just like a fucking
Because the
minor
dad
league
that
hockey
owned
team.
it was like, hey, I want you to play for this team really bad. Here's a check for an insane amount of money. And of course, everybody was like, okay, yeah.
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 And like they were paying for like all their fucking food and their fucking, you know what I mean? Like their housing and shit like that. Like that like wasn't allowed or like wasn't kosher or whatever bullshit. Yeah, dude. Like it's actually a really cool
What's
cool
it
thing.
on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
They were actually good. Like,
No, they won.
yeah, like
Really?
they were
Yeah.
a winning team, and they only lasted one season before
Didn't they
the
poach-
Feds, man.
Didn't the Feds?
The fucking
Didn't they
Feds.
poach somebody from the NHL?
Well, it was Rupp, and Rupp was
Yeah.
Mike Rupp, and he was like he's in the twilight of his career. At that
Journeyman
point.
type of
Yeah,
deal.
like he was like he's done playing for the Pens, done
Yeah.
playing for New Jersey, done playing
Right.
with New York, and it was at that point where
But
he's
still, like-
he's either I'm gonna be playing on an AHL 2-way contract, or I'm gonna
Right.
get paid in some.
But
independent
then
league.
like they were like, hey, if you come play for us, we'll pay you this much money. He's like, "Pfft, okay.
He
and
said
did.
his
You know what I mean?
agent was like, they want to pay you cash, and he's like, what do you mean, like for like what? And he's like, no, like they want to pay you cash.
Cash
like, they're
money.
going to pay you
Yeah.
cash.
And he's like,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But he was
dude.
like he scored a game clinching goal in the Stanley Cup. Like that was this guy, and that's who they got on their team.
right.
Damn.
But it's
Yeah.
just wild. It was literally just a bunch of scrappers though.
And that's what they weren't. That's not their mascot, Scrappers.
The bad boys.
Oh yeah, the bad boys.
Scrappy was their
Scrappy,
mascot.
yeah, Scrappy was their mascot. Yeah,
Really?
dude. And it was literally,
Dude.
By the way, you don't know this yet. I don't think we've said it. The kid, 18 years old,
17
years old.
And he's running the business?
Yeah.
Damn.
He said he just started looking at stats and started
Yeah.
like finding people, and
Uh-huh.
he was like, yeah, and he got
So
people.
like literally, the dad bought the team. Was like, you're gonna run it, kid.
The best person in the documentary by far, Tommy T-Bone Pomposello.
yeah, dude.
Insane, dude. He was the equipment manager.
Yeah.
And he was literally the fixer, it seemed like. And by it seemed like he was the fixer.
He's like, you got a fucking problem?
Exactly.
I take care of it.
Exactly. He was that guy for
Yeah.
the team, but he was the equipment manager.
Yeah, equipment
And
manager.
The whole documentary, they have the commissioner.
He'll take
The
some
commissioner is like the old commissioners going back and forth about this team, like they were insane. Like I understand.
He's like, I'm gonna suspend you
at one
if you
point,
don't knock
At one
it
point,
off.
the commissioner says, like, he's like, I understand. He's like, hockey's or fighting's a part of the game. He's
Yeah.
like, 1 fights, 2 fights, 3, yeah, sure. He's like, but 8 fights in a game?
Yeah.
He's like, that's an unacceptable. And then like he's
Right,
going,
right,
he's
right.
getting pissed.
Jesus.
But Tommy T-Bone Pomposello, he was a former equipment manager in like the AHL or the NHL. Like he was like an equipment manager, and he's a fucking Italian. Fucking
Yeah,
Italian, straight
dude.
up, dude.
Really?
Smoking a cigar
Yeah, dude.
throughout
for
the whole
sure.
thing. But he was the only equipment manager, they said, to ever get suspended because they would turn off the hot water to the opposing locker rooms. He said they would give only like 6 towels to the other team, and he said they would be thinner than a paper towel. Like this guy was such an asshole to the other
Damn.
team, and he got suspended for it.
Oh,
but every time they asked him about it, he's like, no comment. And he's
Yeah,
like laughing.
dude.
He's like, no comment. And dude, he has like such a shit-eating grin on his face. I'm like, dude, Tommy T-Bone Pomposello's got some stories, baby.
Dude, oh my god.
That guy's
guy's
eating some gabagool and got some stories.
Yeah. Well, like literally, dude, the owner was like got indicted for like a bunch of shit. Like he was like legit a mob guy.
Yeah.
Like
really
legit. And so like equipment manager, also AKA the fixer. You know what I mean? Maybe he's fucking whacked a couple people.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Like it's fine.
What's so funny is he. Long story short, the guy gets out of prison after a way long time.
I thought it was only like 15 years.
It wasn't even that. It was like 7.
Okay, yeah.
And so
maybe
so T-Bone, after he gets out of prison, he's like, the man, he did his time. He kept his mouth shut like a man.
Yeah.
And that's all he says. And the next time he's like, almost teared up seeing the guy. And it's like, it's him. He's like, hey. And they're like, and it's like, it's showing them in like the future, like obviously like they're fast forwarding and like they're hugging each other. But I'm like, this guy is such a fucking wop, dude. I was like, this guy is unbelievable. Like I've never like. He's not even a New York Italian. He's not like
Connecticut Italian.
He's just a Northeast Italian guy, which there's a lot of out there, like Connecticut,
sure.
Rhode Island, all those guys. But like to be a Connecticut through and through Italian,
legit Italian.
That dude is
And
wild.
by the way, this guy bought the fucking business because he had a very super successful trash business. That was how he was literally a millionaire. A trash business.
He was strong arming other trash companies.
that's how they all do it.
Yeah,
Isn't that how Sopranos is?
pretty much.
He's
That's
trash guy.
Apparently people say on Long Island, like they like in Long Island and Staten Island, like some of those places, like some of those businesses are still like a little bit mob run. I don't know. I don't live there. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe it's the thing of the past.
Is Long Island always as bad as they say it is?
It's not bad.
What do you mean bad? What do you mean
It's
bad?
Like,
rich. It's
just
rich
a
people.
shithole.
No, it's rich
No.
people.
Not like a shithole, but like
Staten Island is the shithole.
Long
isn't it?
Island is a joke because it's like the upper class of New York. It's like people that have money to get out of New York. It's like the pompous, like, and even if you're not, like, there's definitely some shitholes on Long Island, but it's like, it's a whole different ballgame.
Tim Dillon's from, correct?
Yeah, but that's like like the Islanders culture and shit. Like, there's a whole weird separate culture to Long Island versus like
because New York's so fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. But like I thought that like the kind of the worst spots are kind of in the Bronx and shit like that. Or do you know? Yeah. I met somebody that's
it's still
like
the
from
outer
the Bronx.
borough. It's still the outer boroughs, like parts of Queens, parts of the Bronx.
Yeah, dude.
For sure. I mean, Brooklyn at this point is like completely gentrified from what I understand, and like it's wildly nice and most of it. Like Bushwick used to like Bushwick and Crown Heights and these places, like they used to be like tough places. Like you heard about like no joke, like rappers and like comedians and actors and like people coming up from those places, and then now it's like just way higher class. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's
gentrified.
It's more it's more young community type of like living, I guess. I've never been there. I don't know.
I never realized how big cities are. But like when we were in Chicago, I'd be like looking at the maps and like, oh, this is a 15-minute like
suburbs.
walk or whatever.
That's the thing that like they like you add on to the suburbs. Right? Like, are you counting that as part of the city or
just
not?
Like even like the city part of it. Like, for instance, you look at downtown Fort Wayne. You can walk through downtown Fort Wayne. Let's say 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
would you say?
Sure.
Close to that. And like when I was in Chicago, I was looking at like the map and be like, oh, this is a 15-minute walk, and then I'd pinch out and pinch out and pinch out, and I'm like, I couldn't fucking imagine.
No, I mean,
like it's just so fucking big.
Well, dude, you go from the second biggest fucking city in Indiana to the third biggest city in the United States.
Well, no, I'm just using Fort Wayne as an example, but like just to like be like, this is a 15-minute walk, and then zoom out on my maps. And still be in the city.
Like, holy
and
shit.
still be in the city.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
And like the amount of different like parts of Chicago, like Streeterville and like West Loop and like.
But that's just downtown Chicago, baby.
Oh yeah.
There's way, you go west, you go south.
You got Schaumburg and you got like all those different areas.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like
I just
Oak Hill or whatever it's called, or
Like I just remember sitting in the hotel and being like, this is where we need to go. This is where we're at. We are here. We are here. We are here.
I don't know if I'll ever willingly go to that airport again.
O'Hare?
Insane.
Oh, that was horrible.
Hey, dude. You know what's way worse?
What?
Atlanta.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going there.
Did you fly out of Atlanta?
Well, I mean, we flew Fort Wayne, Atlanta, Jamaica. And Atlanta was fucking insane, dude.
There was a Chick-fil-A in there, though, wasn't there?
And there's everything.
There had to be a couple Chick-fil-A's
everything in there. But the thing is, there's literally fucking like, it's like A through fucking G. You know what I mean? Like it's like in in terms of terminals and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like there's so many, dude. It's crazy.
Dude,
It's
I just
crazy.
remember like getting into O'Hare.
So
then,
what?
Like,
What didn't you like about O'Hare?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's one of the worst experiences of my life.
Why?
Because you go in and there's just people standing by the door immediately. It's a complete clusterfuck. You got to shoulder your way wherever you want to go, and you're like, "This is my spot. This is where I'm going." And then you're just taking a little.
And then you
stroll.
had to get in line, and then you had to have a dog sniff you. That was weird.
There were so many lines.
Yeah.
What's crazy though is that dog didn't even know what drugs were. It only knew what bombs were. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Come on, dude. Don't be naive.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
That was a dude at Wrigley.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything about anything, but I know people and or persons who brought marijuana
Okay.
into Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Past the bomb sniffing dog.
There was a bomb sniffing dog?
For sure a bomb sniffing
At
dog.
Wrigley?
There was, yeah.
Just looked at.
You don't
just
remember it?
How hammer was I? Fuck.
Very. But,
No, that. Wait, on the way out or on the way in?
on the way in. And I know
I thought they were just
Metal detector?
metal detectors.
No,
It's
there was
a
dogs
dog?
too.
bomb sniffing dog right there.
Holy shit.
And so people and or persons looked at bomb sniffing dog,
yeah, got nervous?
got nervous, walked in, nothing happened.
Wow, you wouldn't dump the stuff?
No.
Oh,
You wouldn't poop it out?
You have to ask people and or persons.
man, that's crazy.
Yeah. But people and or persons was not scared and just went through.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but like O'Hare, dude, like, because we were all talking about how like we can't wait to see how lost Boone looks when he's in an airport, and we walked in and like
Everybody was lost.
dude. I can't even explain it, bro. As soon as you fucking walk in, like there's not like a
There's
hallway.
200 people. And
There's not like a hallway. Literally, it's like you walking. There's not even like a hallway of a
Like
Walmart.
they didn't build
dude.
it big enough for the amount of people, and it's like there's
Yeah.
some planning that should have been done in this.
Oh, for sure. Well, like a lot of people say that they need to expand Midway and O'Hare because literally both Chicago cannot handle both airports. Like that's how fucking busy it is that even the Midway, like trying to offset some of the O'Hare
Where's
stuff.
Midway at?
It's more south.
Oh.
And I think it may be a little more east. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, and so like they're trying to say that part of Gary's plan to like get fucking right
They
as a
want an
city,
international
they want they want to be
Yes.
Gary Chicago International
Yeah.
Airport. And so they want to offset some of that shit over to Gary because it's like literally I think it's like what like
And Gary
an
doesn't,
hour-ish
Gary
drive.
doesn't need piled on more. But that town's
Yeah.
a heap of shit. Like if the Chicago fire happened to that town, they'd be like, "Wow, such nice real estate we have here now." Like I'm not even kidding.
No,
like,
hey,
it's
you know,
so, like,
they literally,
dude,
you know why though?
Cody-
Like, I literally watched a fucking video like on the history of Gary.
Yeah,
and you
no,
know,
we talked about it.
their population at one point in the 70s, 60s was 175,000 people. It is now 60,000 people.
Yeah,
It is literally
But dude,
decreased by
I don't know-
100,000 people
I don't know if we
in like fucking 40 years.
last time we went to
dude.
Chicago when we went to Vegas to hop
Yeah.
on the airport or whatever
Yes.
and get out of there.
Yeah.
We went through Gary, and I don't know if we took a wrong turn or detour.
No, it was a detour.
It was a detour.
Yeah.
We literally, it was the only time, like, you know, you're going past Gary, you're always on the highway. You're like,
Yeah.
ooh, those houses. You're like, that looks a little rough.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm telling you, like, we went detour through the middle of Gary, and
Mm-hmm.
it was even more bleak than what I could have imagined.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, dude.
it was the saddest place I've ever
No,
seen.
there's-
Nothing was open, no gas stations. There was one Sharky's fish and chips, baby.
Dude, I remember like going through there and looking at like these restaurants and these businesses.
I didn't want to
being,
say anything to freak anybody out. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah.
Like that's how like absurd and like there wasn't one person on the streets.
No,
Well,
there
dude,
wasn't.
literally, they at one point had 7 public high schools. Now they have one.
I have seen that.
For
One.
60,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Jesus
it's-
Christ.
it's bad. Like
It's bleak.
People are leaving in droves, and people that are staying.
You sound like Tim Dillon.
Well,
Hey.
legitimately,
People
like
are leaving.
No, legitimately, like I've been to Detroit, I've been to Chicago. Like I've never seen poverty in a way I've seen Gary.
People stay there because it's so cheap. That's why they stay there.
Yeah.
Because literally, you can buy a house for $40,000.
No, dude, I remember driving through it and like you see all these businesses and restaurants and like I remember looking at one is like there's people in there.
Yeah.
That's a functioning business. Like that's a business.
That shack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Who's
Hey.
going there to buy furniture?
No, I mean like literally. What kind of fucking town?
I've
do
never
you
seen
know?
a worse place.
What time?
No,
what
it
kind
was
of what kind
horrible.
of town do you know that literally in the fucking 70s? You know, 80s, not too long ago, had 170. I'm not 100% correct.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was either the 60s, 70s, or 80s. They had 175,000 people.
Well, there's some towns like
it was because of Gary Steelworks,
the
steel company.
So it's crazy that some of these steel towns, some of the steel towns went dark and bleak for me. Like Cleveland's kind of coming back, but don't lie to yourselves. Cleveland is still a dark and dingy place.
Detroit, obviously.
Detroit, but Pittsburgh picked itself. Like Pittsburgh. Yeah,
Pittsburgh was for some reason. Yeah.
Like they're like the heart of the steel industry, and they're kind of like they've kind of bounced back
Steel
to be like
City,
this little,
like
not hipster haven, but like there's places to go and
for
things
sure,
to do.
definitely.
But Detroit's kind of on that mend
but
too.
Gary,
all these cities are on the mend, is what I'm saying. But like Gary, I don't know if there's hope.
That's like literally a part of their plan is to try to get a third airport to offset some of the
Their only
Chicago
hope
stuff.
is to bring Michael Jackson back to life and have him run for mayor, because that town's fucking done.
Dude, I just remember driving through and being like,
torch it.
I was like, are we on the outside of Gary? And Blake's like, we're right in the middle.
We're literally in Gary. Like, we could not have been more in Gary.
Yeah.
Well, dude, the train goes right through it. You go by City Hall.
Yeah.
But you don't get the same experience as driving.
Of course
the
not.
neighborhoods and
of course
all this.
Yeah.
You can tell it's all built in the 1950s and 1960s. Like, it's that old style, like
Definitely.
little
like all the houses
cottage
are
housing.
very
All
similar.
the same, but like, dude, I'm telling you, I didn't see a single person, and on the streets, like, I was looking for any signs of life. Zero.
Yeah.
There's a ghost
Sharky's
town.
Fish and Chips is the only pulse and lifeblood I saw in that
Try
town.
getting somebody to work there.
Well,
could you imagine?
Imagine going to that school. Imagine that.
Yeah, I don't know.
One school for 60,000 people?
Well, it's not even that. It's just that, like, literally there's so that you got to think about it. If there was
you have no tax revenue.
You have no tax revenue.
When you have people leaving like that, like,
so then your tax revenue goes so down. So then it's literally it's more expensive to keep it going than to just leave it rot. So then they leave it rot. Yeah. So you think about there were 7 high schools at one point. That means there are 6 high schools sitting just empty. So that's why when you drive by and you're like, oh, there's a huge ass building and there's a tree growing inside of it.
Yeah, there was multiple parts where like
that's why. There was because businesses go out of business.
Some cool spray paint though.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want to tag or if you're looking to get your game started, Gary seems like a good place.
Yeah.
A lot of square bodies of work to be painted.
But no, like legit, like think like that's literally what it is. 7 high schools at one point. And now it's 1, so then that means there's 6 high schools, big ass fucking schools that are just empty. Yeah,
I remember going through it and being like you drove through downtown Fort Wayne and seen the Barron Warehouse or whatever, like the GE building.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that in Gary. Like it was wild.
Oh
yeah. Even living in Indy and seeing the less scrupulous parts of the city.
Yeah.
Still, man,
nothing compares, man.
Still not like that.
Well, dude, literally Gary is literally people in California are like, Gary's the fucking shittiest town in the Midwest. You know what I mean? Like, Gary's like, I don't want to say it, but it's a laughing stock, dude. Like, it's literally a disgrace in terms of like.
Let's move there.
Should be it's surprising that it's not more of a commuter.
Did you see that? I don't know what town is so close. Hammond, maybe?
Sure.
They literally cut off a road that leads to, it's under an overpass, like, I don't know, an interstate or something like that. And a road leads to Gary. And they literally closed it and just let it grow because I forget what reason. It was something to do with taxes or something like that. They didn't want to, I don't even know, but they literally closed the road that leads to Gary and just closed it. And so then they just let fucking grass grow there and stuff like that. It's just.
Because if you're
Hammond
going to
is
Chicago,
pretty close to it, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to Chicago, you hit Hammond before you hit Gary, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's outrageous, man.
I don't know anything about central or eastern or western Indiana.
Yeah.
Western?
Yeah.
Northwestern?
Western.
Northwest?
Even central. I didn't know where was that wedding at? Rochester? Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but who's been there?
Nobody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amish people there? Is that type of Indiana? Like, I still don't even know.
I think it was a little bit.
I still have questions about it.
Hey, I don't. It was fun. I had a great time at the wedding.
Omelet country?
Omelet.
Yeah. But no, it was. I don't know anything about that part of Indiana.
No.
Zero. Elkhart, Napanee, area.
Munster?
Don't know anything about it.
You know something about Elkhart?
No.
It's Elkhart.
That's
way
not
north.
That great.
When we went,
I know Elkhart sucks, but South Bend's worse.
Yeah, I thought South Bend was good because of Notre Dame. but everybody else says it sucks.
Dude, even Notre Dame around the campus, like once you start, you're like,
But it's I feel like it's a really like wealthy college, like super wealthy college.
If you look at it, it's like all old and traditional and like I don't know, but
why would the whole town suck if they have a really good, wealthy
some college
college?
towns suck.
I mean, I get it.
Because you have to think like if it's not encompassing
like
the whole
College
town,
Station, like all that shit, that shit's popping.
yeah, but that's
dude.
like the entire fucking town. Like you have to think that's like
If you're not a college student, you're not.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'd like to look up like what the fuck's the population of College Station?
I don't know, man.
Let's see.
Is Munster over there, like towards
Yeah.
Napanee?
No, it's
Munster?
further west.
What's Munster?
It's like
Is that a cheese?
It's in that area. It is a cheese.
That's where Three Floyds is made.
So you have to think College Station.
Really?
Yeah.
College Station's 93,000.
Really?
That football stadium holds 110,000. You know what I mean?
Holy
Or 100,000. Like that stadium is the entire fucking.
Wow.
So it's places like State College, like Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's all.
spelled with a U. Munster.
Munster. Yeah.
But if you've been like Madison,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Madison
Wisconsin.
has like the double of it being the capital, so you have people visiting and doing whatever for that, and it's also a crazy college town.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of the college towns are nice, like Lafayette. Come on, dude.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, it
it's
wasn't
not
that
nice.
nice.
West Lafayette is not nice.
No.
Bloomington, on the other hand, pretty nice.
Bloomington was nice for
Bloomington is pretty fucking nice.
West Lafayette's Purdue in
sure. Bloomington is IU.
IU.
I use one of the nicest campuses I've ever seen.
It's very nice.
It's kind of breathtaking,
impressive.
to be honest.
Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
I don't think that It's not that Purdue's campus wasn't nice. It's
not
just that
old.
like I feel like the surrounding
space.
areas.
It's the space. I feel like
Yeah.
Purdue is a little bit more like almost like a city type of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Whereas like
Yeah.
Bloomington
I
is
still
just out there.
I
and
still
it's, like,
liked
old.
West Lafayette. West Lafayette was really cool.
It is.
It just seemed like West Lafayette, like Purdue's the only thing holding West Lafayette even together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like if you go to Bloomington, you're like,
Had
this is a
other
nice
shit.
place, but
Yeah,
it's really only the college.
Yeah.
I remember like when we went down to Bloomington, like we were near the Indiana National Forest or something like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is in Indiana.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean?
Isn't Southern Indiana like pretty dope? Like
Southern
there's some
Indiana-
dope areas.
Yeah.
Is a mystery to me. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, same. And you know what's crazier is they got twine down there. There's literally a guy at work that is from Southern Indiana, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just a couple miles north of Louisville," and I'm like, "Huh?"
Louisville, Kentucky.
And I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah," I would talk. And he's like, really Southern. He's like, "Y'all do that here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I didn't even know what was north of Indianapolis," and I was like, "We're up here."
Did I hope
You know
to,
what I mean? I'm like, "You're from
Yeah.
Indiana, and you're
Truly,
this Southern drawl."
If someone was like, I'm from Evansville, I'm like, you might as well be from fucking Arizona. I don't know what's going on down there. I swear to God, I don't know
for
what's
sure.
going down there.
fucking Santa Claus did?
Yeah.
Santa Claus, Indiana. Yeah.
No, I helped a lady the other day. She just moved here from Memphis. There's
Wow.
this black lady. And she,
Tennessee.
crazy fucking accent.
Memphis
Yeah.
has a very, very
It was
thick accent.
wild.
Wait, is it
dude.
more Southern? Is it more?
It's both. It's very.
Wait, but both what? I didn't even say.
Well,
it.
I was gonna say it's like it's both very like. It's the same thing as like I don't know Atlanta, where there's so many people that have moved there. They have
yeah.
such a crazy eclectic accent, but it's also
Okay.
so Southern.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's also so Southern, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's Tennessee, but it's also
Yeah.
just like very
Yeah.
drawn.
It's really weird though. Like if you're coming from Fort Wayne and you're going down to like let's say Tennessee, you don't drive through Indiana. Like you don't go through Southern
You
Indiana.
can, but it's just faster to go.
Yeah, it's way fast.
like it's faster to go. Literally,
Yeah.
Ohio poof, down.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
doesn't make it like why is there not it would just make more sense to go from I don't know. Like I said, I don't know shit about
Southern Indiana is a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Yeah. What's the third largest city in Indiana? Is it Evansville?
Evansville.
Hmm.
Never even been.
It's like legit border of
Yeah.
Indiana, right?
Yeah, never even been. That's what I'm saying. Is like I've never,
But it's like
So far away.
It's like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive.
yeah. Like why would I go there?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I was gonna say. Like Elkhart, I've only ever been there once. Besides your wedding, or Jeremy's wedding, or whatever.
yeah.
I've only ever been there once.
I mean, because it's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Never went to the hill climb races, brother.
No. What the hell is that?
People go blah, 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 up a hill, and someone get some fucking bike parts in their ribs.
Are you talking? Is this like motorcycles?
Yeah, it's like,
Motorcycles?
yeah.
I've never even heard of this.
Michael?
They take their bicycles up the thing, and they go, bwah, bwah, bwah. And they start with, like, the little kids, and they're like, who can make it the furthest? And then they go to, like, the big boys, and then...
So it's like a tractor-pulled situation.
Yes, and then you see some of them fucking crash while going up the hill, and you're like, that was a disaster. That
Is it like, are we talking, like, steep-ass mountain type thing?
A steep mountain enough where if he rolled down it, you're like, he broke a clavicle or two. Like, it goes up like this. There's a notch.
Yeah.
So you can regain a little bit of speed, and then it's straight pointed to the top.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God, that's adorable.
I've seen a man get a bike in the ribs.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
This reminds me of the fucking the cheese run or whatever the hell it's called.
Exactly.
It's just
wow.
insane like that.
Yes.
That's a
Damn.
steep hill, too.
The Gloucestershire cheese run or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Gloucestershire.
Honestly,
That's
literally-
Boston, isn't it?
No, Americans would take fucking England more seriously if they didn't have names like Gloucestershire and Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, yeah.
Who knows what else, dude?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Some of the Welsh like cities, fucking crazy.
You ever seen some of
names.
those places? They're like, I'm from Newtown upon Tyne, England. It's like, you need one name,
yeah.
not three. Name the town and
We'll
name.
take you way more seriously if you
God
had one name.
Damn it.
Have you ever heard the longest town like name ever?
New
Ever heard
Zealand.
it?
It's where?
It's like a Maori name in New Zealand.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find this video.
It's absolutely crazy.
There's
Isn't
a-
it like legitimately like this long?
Yeah.
It's like, do Saba
You've-
Hawa Sabi
you've seen the news reporter- You've seen
Yeah.
the video of the news reporter, right?
I don't
That
know if I
like
have.
pronounces it like properly, like real crazy. Let me see if I can find
What's the
this.
point, though? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point, truly? Fuck. But you telling me you've never been to, like, the Elkhart County Fair or anything? You definitely have, Chris. Shut up.
No, I never have. I've never been to the Elkhart
There was,
County Fair.
there was a 3x3 tournament there. You definitely have.
I did not go to that.
It's a big one, though, huh?
Oh, it's huge. Tara forces me to go every year.
Well,
and I
she's
like
country, dude.
Well, she's country. No. What you need, bud?
Oh, my God, dude. Figure it out. It's a fucking disaster.
No, it's cool, though. No, but the Elkhart County Fair is pretty cool. Truly.
Was Tara a 4-H girl?
Yeah, initially. But,
Yeah.
like, her dad just, like, likes to look at things. And the Elkhart County Fair is, like, just so fucking big. It offers everything. Like,
What do you want, woodworking, or do
You
you
want-
want? Do you want a chicken?
you want woodworking? You want chickens? You want to look at chickens? You want to...
Yeah.
There's a little place for their hospital up there. You want to look at cars? They bring
I
cars.
think I've talked about this before. It just made me think of it again, though. Chick-fil-A has definitely served a gay chicken to someone.
Oh, you mean the chicken itself is gay?
Chicken was for sure gay,
And they're against the gay, so
Yeah.
then they serve the gay
but
to,
they served a gay chicken.
to like a good Christian woman,
Yeah.
maybe.
Now she's gay.
No.
That's how it spreads.
Just because that's how it spread.
Here you go.
These violent delights have violent ends.
Which one is it?
This is the
Shut the fuck up. That is not it.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Now
Oh, it's
today
a
we had a
Canadian?
big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine
Welsh.
in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgogeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius at 70 in Fahrenheit.
Those
Yeah.
Welsh are fucked up, man.
Oh my god.
He pronounces it perfectly.
Then I can't try.
No. When you look at that fucking word, there's no chance you're pronouncing it.
Llanfair.
You don't have a chance.
It's
It's Wales,
in
dude.
Schlong-
Wales is gonna do the. Wales is gonna
Schlong-
Wales.
The end of it, go gaga.
Willanti Slil Gogagagach.
It's insane. But I saw the video. I saw it on Twitter like a while back, and I had to look it up.
What's wild for England is that there's literally 100 different accents, and it's like a fucking 6-hour drive. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's Evansville to Fort Wayne, and they
Right.
got 6 different accents.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like people from Cornwall. Oh my god, man.
Dude, there's some there's some crazy fucking accent like the Scottish.
Yeah,
The Scottish accents are
but the
fucking.
the Cornish are underrated. It's
I don't know
unbelievable.
if I've ever heard Cornish.
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable.
Oh, dude, I'm not even gonna try to look for it. Just the Scottish. Dude, the Scottish.
I love like English accents though.
Oh,
They're
the best.
interesting. They're so interesting.
Until they're trash.
What do you mean?
Like, what you mean, mate?
It sounds like they're gagging a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Liverpool. I mean, even Liverpool.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
What you mean? You know, it's like, what? What? What, bro?
Sir.
Yeah, sir.
Please don't, sir.
Sir.
Harry Potter vibes.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah.
You don't like,
movies
you don't like Harry Potter?
Back to the
Harry Potter?
Elkhart 4-H fair, the county fair.
Uh-oh.
She would make you go every year.
Well, no, I mean, like, she went every year. I was accompanying her because I was her boyfriend at the time, or I was her love interest at the time.
He was on her arm.
I mean, I've probably been like 6-7 times, like I'm not
Really?
joking. 8 times. I mean,
Isn't it like the
How many
second
country
biggest or
concerts have you
something?
seen there?
not as many as you think.
That's why
I
people
think
go.
just 2, man.
There's a lot of country
They get
concerts.
big people. We saw
Yeah.
we saw
Did they have Luke Bryant there like not too long ago?
With a T?
Luke
Brian?
Bryant.
I just had to keep you accountable. I just want to make sure.
It's fine. I think they had the Luke Bryant. They didn't have Luke
Kobe
Bryant.
they-
Bryant and Luke Bryant.
Yeah.
They both just impersonate him because
Yeah.
they're not the real.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Two totally different spectrums.
It's like a dude that's like 6'7" and kind of looks like Kobe. He's just dunking on stuff.
My name's Kobe Ryan.
Yeah, but no, like,
They had Florida Georgia Line there. Like before they were like big, they had Florida Georgia Line.
but isn't like Elkhart County Fair like one of the biggest in the country?
They had no, not the country. It's the state of Indiana. I think it's like the second biggest next to Indy, the state fair.
Okay.
But it's definitely a big, and they
Yeah.
spend a lot of fucking money, and it's huge, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
You ride the Ferris wheel?
Every year we do, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's hot.
It's sketchy.
I'd rather jump off that thing than ride it.
They have a,
Not even
they bring a full ass, obviously not a full, but like they bring like a miniature roller coaster,
dude.
and it's called the Mousetrap, and we ride that shit every year, and it's pretty fun, man.
Chris.
It's pretty fun.
Remember the Noble County Fair, the dude with the monkey?
Yeah.
There was a dude that had a monkey show. The monkey would do crazy tricks.
Yeah.
It was a fucking like a capuchin
Yeah,
monkey.
right? No,
It was
they
insane.
They have that shit at fucking Elkhart too, but it's like crazier stuff.
Is this roller coaster like similar to like the Pages Crossing roller coaster?
No,
Bigger?
way bigger.
Really?
Like literally, like you start out, you go. Obviously,
It's not scary, but it takes really sharp turns.
yeah, it goes zoom, then you go down really quick, and then like you go up even more, and then
Turn
it's
real fast.
one of those where it goes like this way, but then it turns really fast.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the cart turns as if you're gonna fall off, and so then like it turns to the area, you know what I mean, like the
Yeah.
edge, and then it goes
It's doing
zing,
it's doing
and it doesn't
two-wheel
move.
situation
So
almost?
like you,
I
like,
rode a mousetrap at Michigan Adventure. I know the type of beans you're talking.
so like typically it would stay like this and then rotate around, but it would stay like it would stay and it would go zing.
I like the sound effects.
Zing. It was fun. I think it was fun.
It was fun. I had a fun time.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, we should definitely go sometime. Just fuck around like little
would
hoodlums.
How about the real mousetrap of us losing the first 25 minutes of this podcast?
Yeah.
And it was fun too.
It was good conversation.
Guess what?
remember.
I don't even remember what we
We
talked
talked about like food and
It wasn't good.
like
then.
disagreeing with vegetables with your meal and
Oh,
zucchinis.
yeah. Zucchini.
Because you talked about the fucking dickwad from work.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't talk. Maybe I
No,
should.
Fucking dickwad.
he's
Fuck
a dick.
dickwad,
He's a dick.
dude.
No, he's a fun guy.
No, he's lactose intolerant, so he can't have Alfredo. So then he mixes the red sauce that he doesn't like with each other because he thinks that the lactose is going
balances
to obviously the lactose is going to go away because he mixes the red sauce. No, fuck that guy, dude. Fuck that guy.
He's over.
He's done for.
He's fucking done from here on out.
No, he's fucking done. And I said that zucchinis are sometimes good in spaghetti, and Blake fucking looked at me as
Well,
if
why
I
would
was
you want that
disgusting.
in your spaghetti?
It adds extra healthiness.
I think I want zucchini when I'm eating zucchini.
So do you do the like the zucchini noodles? Because you've heard of like vegetable pasta.
I
right?
have, yes.
Where you just take the stringy bits?
No, but like literally this
No, like
all,
you literally like you
I
put
know,
them in
but
a.
it's
yeah.
literally just the
Yes.
stringy bits from a
yeah.
spaghetti squash.
It eliminates all the carbs.
It's called a
and-
spaghetti squash, you fucking idiots.
like I know what he's talking about. The spaghetti squash. You literally cook
Yeah.
the bitch, and you cut it in half. Then you scrape it with a fork,
Right.
and then those are the spaghetti noodles. Even though it's a vegetable, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But no, it's literally a HelloFresh type of meal. We're big into HelloFresh, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
So we had a spaghetti dinner, and it's literally a normalized spaghetti, but you add an onion, some zucchinis.
I would eat it.
And then it's like pretty solid. But
I'm not against it.
You add that to like the meat sauce. Yeah. And obviously like you know.
When you get HelloFresh shit, do they send you meat as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they do.
Give you everything.
When I picked up that box off your front porch, there was chicken in there.
Yeah.
And it smelled
and it was toast.
It smelled rancid.
Yeah. They fucked up. They gave us a refund because like literally we were in Jamaica and we had like a camera, you know, and they were like, why the fuck did they drop off a HelloFresh meal? It wasn't supposed to go to the, I don't know, whatever, Tara.
It's one of those fake companies like DoorDash where it's like, you guys aren't making money. Like, how does this physically, like, how does this make actual sense?
I think it makes money because it's expensive.
I don't think
it
it
makes
really
money.
Expensive.
Hey,
they did the same thing for Jack. They literally screwed up a delivery, and then they sent him like 12 more meals or something crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he did HelloFresh?
On accident or something. I don't even know.
Nice. Yeah, it's cool.
Probably had, like,
if you like cooking, it's cool.
He didn't cook any of it. He just gave it to me. Some of the meals.
You gotta cook. You gotta cook
sesame beef bowls.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's really not hard to cook. They like literally spell it out right for you.
Yeah. They're like, hey, what are you, stupid? Read the instructions.
Exactly. And literally, the only thing you're gonna need is like butter or milk, and like obviously you have.
I hate to be I hate to talk about like the movie Ratatouille in a philosophical sense.
There you go.
But when he says everyone can cook, it's true because it's like you either cook or you choose not to cook. Like no one can't cook.
It's just a matter of how well you can cook.
And even if
it's not even that. It's like
if you're not good at it, you should at least find 3 things you're good at that you can make.
Yeah.
But like if you have a sheet that says do this, do this, do this,
you can
you can cook.
Yeah.
But like it's just like coming out and like just like brainstorming and be like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, this will be good. Like that.
That's my problem.
Those are chefs. Like those are like.
But like I figured shit out just cooking. You know what I mean? Like
eggs,
you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
My problem always, and I tell Sarah this all the time because like when she goes grocery shopping, she'll like find Pinterest recipes and be like, I want to try this.
And so it's a recipe, so then I buy this. Yeah.
So, but I'm bad at grocery shopping because I'm not like, oh, I can make a meal out of this and this and this.
Yeah.
And I'm just not creative enough at the grocery store.
I go for the sole idea of I'm making this meal and this meal.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no other idea. Other than
that's like having a plan. Like hey,
when mothers, like when my mom always goes, she's like, oh, we need this because we can make it to do, or we can use it to make this,
but that's just because they've been a mom for 30 fucking years. You know what I mean?
But I'm just not that creative. So like, my grocery trips always end up in frozen pizzas and pizza rolls.
Come on, dude. You don't want to fucking buy a half can of Alfredo, half can of spaghetti sauce, and then make a
can of tuna?
Can of tuna.
That's what we were saying, dude. Tuna helper. I kind of like it over hamburger helper.
Sometimes I do too.
And I asked, you guys didn't smell like you guys didn't feel like you were eating fucking cat food.
No.
And you said no.
How many times in my house was it just like me, you, and my dad there, and I'm making tuna helper.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. It was also something easy where it's like, hey, you fuckers are eating whatever I'm making.
Yeah.
It's true.
All I need to do is add milk to this.
Yeah, my dad's famous like meal, goulash.
Yeah. Oh, goulash is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Do you think that like people outside of like Indiana are like, what in the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Goulash.
Like,
what
did you say?
I think people in the cities don't understand what Indiana is.
Yeah.
And it's like anywhere else where like we don't really understand other stuff. But it's like I heard just a podcast. They were talking about 4-H.
Yeah.
And they were so fucking retarded. And it's like, you guys don't know what 4-H is? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that, like, even though we didn't do it, I mean,
of course know of it.
You kind of did it.
I did it. I was involved.
But, like, even though I wasn't involved, like, I knew what that was. Like, you know what's going on. But, like, I heard people talking about it, and they're like, I don't, what's the, for honor? And I'm like, okay.
Oh, for
like,
honor.
it was just like a joke. Like, they had no idea. And it's like, I mean, I get it. But it's like the same thing of, like, we don't, you know what I mean?
Also,
but we don't know what the fucking subway pass is going. We don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, right.
How to get to places and things on the stop and to look up and be like, that's the thing.
We're like, you know you're not from New York when you do like, that.
People that like don't know what 4-H, like have a general idea of what 4-H is, dude, you can literally go and be involved in 4-H and do like when you sign up for 4-H, you sign up and then you're like, I'm gonna do these things in 4-H. And most people are doing like, cattle and that kind of thing. But then there's also projects.
Yeah.
Like aside from that.
It's like fucking archery and shit.
Well, not even that. Just like there's photography, there's
drawing
insectology, whatever you want to call that.
Whoa,
have you ever seen that?
No. People like literally get an insect and kill it, and then
Big shout out to Jacob McDonald. You remember him? Grade below us, right?
Old McDonald.
His family, every kid in that family, they would do like 40 projects.
There's a lot.
So I forget what they were called in 4-H, but like literally you have 40. Think of it like classes. You're in 40 classes. I did 3. And he would do 40. So like insects would be like you'd gather basically random fucking insects and you'd pin them in a display case. Do you think
they had fun doing it? Is that why they did it?
I hope not. I don't know.
I hope not.
I don't know what the point is. Because it's not like you're getting Cub Scout badges for it.
No.
You're just getting ribbons.
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
Yeah, I don't.
What are you going to do besides sell a cow at the end of the fair?
Yeah, there's cooking, there's baking, there's fucking...
But it's the same thing as if a pig, right? Pig, goat, all that shit, you can sell it.
It's the same thing with the cow. That's what our friends did. Like our boy Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Marky?
Big cow guy.
Yeah.
He would always have
cattle.
He would always have cows.
Yeah.
And then he would, try
sell
to,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like sitting at the auction with Marcus one day, and he'd be like, his cow's up for auction, and he'd go as high as he wanted. He's like, God damn it.
That's all right. For $700.
Yeah, he's like, I got another one. It's fine.
I remember going over to Marcus's house in high school when he still lived at his parents' house, when he was already graduated, but he still lived at his parents. And I was the first one to show up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? I see a cow like 80 yards away.
I remember this.
And I see one across the street. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey, Mark. And I called him. I was like, he wasn't there yet. I was like, you on your way? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, your cows aren't inside. And so he's just he gets there. He's like, all right, and he fucking hangs it up real quick. And he gets there and he fucking gets out, dude. And he's literally the one that's like 80 yards away comes back immediately and goes.
Dude,
inside.
that is outrageous.
It was crazy. And one of them knew how to open the fence. That's how they knew how to keep getting outside. One of them knew how to open the fence. The one that knew how to open the fence was across the street by the mailbox, just like eating grass. And Marcus is like, hey. Like yelling at it, like, hey, get over! And he's like getting at it, and he's literally running after it in fucking jeans and sandals, dude. He's running after his cow, trying to corral it in jeans and sandals. Like, is this what real farmers really do? I was like, is this a farmer life?
Yeah.
He's literally just running after a cow in sandals.
Yeah. Even like people that I talk to at work, and they're always like, where are you from? And I'm like, Albany, and they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, it's tiny town.
But like, what kind of benchmarks do you say? Do you say Kendallville? I say Kendallville.
I
say Kendallville-ish.
I mean, most people know where Albion is, so like,
really?
Usually I do like Kendallville, Albion, like Ligonier type area.
Yeah.
But people don't know what it is, and then they're like, what did you do in high school? And I'm like,
what do you mean?
We drank terrible beer and partied in the country areas.
Smacked natty lights.
Literally, you get 6 people's trucks, and you just back them all up next to each other.
Hell yeah.
And you get a campfire in the middle.
Through some teepees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think TPing's ever going to be a thing again? That's like something that doesn't exist
You know
anymore,
what I
right?
mean? That's insane.
I've never seen it other than us doing it. So that leads me to believe it's never been a thing.
Hey, you know what's crazy? That's a tragedy.
It is, truly.
Truly.
Victimless crime.
It's true.
$50 a roll.
Fuck it. Charge me, baby.
Fuck them. You remember? Dude, I don't know if... Maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
Maybe just omit names, but say what happened.
Yeah, maybe we can. We can.
When we TP'd a...
You said we, and I don't like that from the
start. When we as a group TP'd this what...
when we, including me, Cody Locke, Chris Marshall, and Blake?
Yeah.
We TP'd this one person's house multiple times. It's not our buddy. It's the one. Yeah. Big pond out front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We TP'd them multiple times.
More than TP.
Did way more than TP.
I wasn't there. By the way.
We egged.
That's why I didn't want you to say we, because I wasn't there.
Okay, sure. You were there one time at least.
I don't think so.
I don't know, dude.
But no, it was homecoming week, and we literally.
Whoa, you did. You just time stamped it.
It's true.
You're going to jail.
You're locked up, dude.
We hit him 5 days in a
row, dude.
Why are you mad at this guy?
I don't even know. It was just like
I remember what it was.
Okay, I don't remember what it was.
So this kid was in a class.
Yes.
With an upperclassman. Of our age. And he was talking about how nobody has ever successfully TP'd him.
Oh, well, duh, that's fucking asking for it.
And it's fucking homecoming week. This kid's a freshman. What do they call that? There was a term for that.
I don't know.
I forget, but as soon as that happened, our buddy, who was in that class literally comes running out to the group. He's like, he said nobody's ever successfully TP'd him.
And we're like, it was back in the day before bet was a thing, but we're like, bet, dude.
Yeah.
Bet,
We're like,
dude.
tonight.
And then we did
Swear to
literally.
God, I will, dude.
I swear to God,
Right now,
you think I will, dude?
Yeah.
I'm doing it, dude.
Double dog dare me, dude.
I remember literally getting 3 carloads of toilet paper
No,
for the week.
I think I was, and it was 100%. You just got that.
Yeah.
So add literally like what, 20 other people?
Yeah.
Dude, it was outrageous. And it was a big house, dude. It was a nice house.
Yeah. And they had woods and that, like, I remember literally going to the grocery store and
We throw eggs at their house, too.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't.
I wasn't there. I swear to God.
I thought I remember sometimes eggs being.
I didn't
No.
go to your school then. I was not there.
It's true.
That is true.
This was like what? Was it senior year?
No, it was like
Junior?
It was sophomore or junior.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't
something-
sophomore. It was definitely.
It was junior, yeah. Something like that. But I literally remember being at the grocery store and like
It was
we were
definitely
like,
junior because old boy that's not very smart, maybe sort of a relative of somebody's in this place, dumped a lot of stuff in their pond, killed all their fish.
I don't know about that.
That's.
But I literally remember being at the grocery store and being like, we bought too much toilet paper. And I can't fit it in my car. So we literally are taking out the toilet paper out of the packaging just to throw it in the trunk. Yeah. And so literally we pulled up and I just opened my trunk and there's literally 400 to 500 rolls.
A spillage, like so much that you're like,
yeah,
you're trying to like force it in.
Yeah.
That's the life, dude. Could we go back to that? Could we just go TPing tomorrow?
Sure.
Fuck.
Who do you want to get?
Let's TP Brock.
Dude.
That'd be cool.
That would be funny.
He's only got like 2 trees though.
He's only got 2 trees and also a cop lives next door, so it's fine.
Johnny would be so pissed.
We could still get him. Dude, the cop living next door has never stopped anybody before.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Cop sleep.
Cop sleep too. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I get that completely. But yeah, Johnny would literally be an old man.
Oh,
mad.
he
would
so
be
pissed.
old man mad.
Yeah.
God damn it! I got too much to do. Blah, 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 blah,
He'd
blah.
wake up at 7 a.m., vacuum the carpet first because he apparently does that every morning.
That's what normal people do. It's fine.
He said every morning. Brock's that?
Never told me this.
Oh,
The girl that he used to live with told me this. Like, he would wake up every morning and vacuum the carpet.
huh.
Every morning.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fucking weirdo.
That's a fucking psychopath, dude.
I
Yeah.
don't even make my bed, dude.
Yeah.
I have to make the bed.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have to.
Because then when you go back to it at night, you just throw the blanket all over it like it's brand new. And then
It's
you're
true.
Like, wow, it's something.
Yeah, but if you don't have the bed made, how are you going to tuck your feet properly?
Well, you make it before you go back to bed, but not when you wake up because you got other shit.
Hey,
to
guess
do.
what? You know what you do? You lift your legs up.
Yeah, but
And then
if,
you
the,
puff
blanket,
trap
if the
it.
blankets are already tucked from the night previous, how am I going to properly retuck them when I get into bed?
I hope those blankets suffocate you to death.
I hope they do too. Love the weight. But yeah, like we just did so much TPing.
TP was so fun.
Like
so fun.
we'll talk to I talk to kids that like are from like Fort Wayne or whatever all the time at work, and they're like, "You did what?" It's like, yeah.
What do they do for fucking fun then?
Drugs.
I don't know. Yeah.
True. No, but like legit. Because like we ding dong ditch people. We
That was like middle school though.
we ding dong ditch people. We fucking
It never worked. By
threw
the way.
snowballs / maybe a little bit of eggs at people's fucking vehicles.
Remember trying to
you know what
light
I
a
mean?
wet bag of dog shit on fire?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
We're
And
Crazy
sitting,
we
and
couldn't
it-
get it lit.
And
We're
we couldn't let
literally-
it lit, and we could not just gave up. Ding dong ditched them and let the
yeah.
a package of dog poop. Yeah,
We're literally sitting on
Special
this person.
delivery.
We're sitting on this person's front porch for 3 minutes trying to light this bag
yeah.
of dog shit.
And so we're like, dude, we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
But you don't hear like pranks like that anymore.
which is insane.
Like flaming bags of dog shit.
But like,
You don't hear that shit anymore.
I think that's the reason we tried to do it. Is
Yeah.
that exact
Literally
reason?
flamed
Like,
up.
dude, no one has done that in like 20 years.
Yeah.
flaming, but yeah.
Dude, we literally went to White Castle at 2 a.m. one time.
Because we're like Harold and Kumar. No, man,
And that doesn't
They
sound
know.
crazy.
And that guy's gay now. So does that
Yeah.
mean we're gay?
who's gay now?
The Indian guy.
The Indian guy or the the
Cal
Korean
Penn.
guy?
Cal Penn.
Cal Penn's gay now.
Very gay.
Really?
And now I'm gay because I ate White Castle after watching his movie.
But no, like going to White Castle at 2 a.m. doesn't seem that crazy. But White Castle for us was 2.5 hours away.
Yeah.
You also got pulled over within 3 minutes.
Yeah, I sure did.
That
It was more
insane.
like 10 minutes, but still.
It was insane.
Yeah.
We didn't even make it to Columbia City yet.
No,
No, we
didn't.
were going through fucking Big Lake.
Big Lake.
And we got
which
pulled
was
over.
probably 6 minutes away.
If that.
By the way, there's been so many times, and I don't want to say so many times to give Chris a bad rap, but we've passed a cop where I'm like, we're getting pulled over. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like either he's sitting there or we're driving past him, and either like I'm not wearing my seatbelt or we're doing something that maybe we shouldn't be supposed to be doing. And literally I'm like, oh, we're getting pulled over. And then I throw the fucking seatbelt on and I'm like, cool, brother.
And then Johnny argues in the back seat about it.
I even told Chris one time, like he was just driving and we were talking. I was like, "You're gonna get pulled over," and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, and then the dude was like, like fucking. He had to be doing 100 miles an hour to catch up to Chris.
Yeah,
Chris is doing
because Chris was doing like 80,
70 probably in a 55.
Shit.
We did some things.
Not a very slow driver.
No,
huh?
why would I be?
Yeah,
I was in my pizza delivery mentality back then.
yeah,
Dude, I got pulled over during pizza delivery. I don't know if I've ever told anybody this.
How many times did you get pulled over?
A lot.
Like legit number. Give me a
Albion
number.
has to have the highest pullovers per capita in the U.S.
There is a lot.
I literally have been pulled over once since I left there.
Yeah.
I was pulled over, no joke, 6 to 8 times when I lived there. In
Mine
high
was
school.
mine
In high
was-
school. Just junior and senior year.
Mine was probably 7 or 8 as well.
And mine was twice, but that's insane, dude.
It's
Yeah.
nuts,
6 to
dude.
8.
I swear to God, I'm not even exaggerating. It was 6 to 8 times. I had to tail it out like 3 times, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get it fixed. It's a piece of shit. And every time they're like, you should get it fixed. And I'm like, yeah.
Did they ever give you a fix-it ticket?
No.
I know they do that for motorcycles. And,
No.
What is it? Bicycles?
Yeah, Bicycles.
Yeah.
Mine's Michael.
But no, I literally remember delivering pizza one time, and I was fucking busy as shit that night. And I'm going, you know where True Loves is at? Like the tractor fucking store, right?
Yeah. That's fucking
The
nice.
non-speeding zone in Albion where all the police sit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I drive past that, can't see this cop, and I get all the way to the half acre before he pulls me over.
Oh my God.
I get all the way to the half acre, right? So we're talking 3-4 miles, right?
3.
Nah, you have to think because 100's right there, 200's Boone, so it's only really 1.5 miles at max.
No.
It's got
a half acre?
Yeah,
It's
because
right on baseline.
baseline is technically 0 miles. 100
Yeah.
is a mile. 200 in town is where Boone lives.
But 300's right next to baseline.
On the opposite side.
So 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Either way, I get to there and he pulls me over right in front of the half acre, and he goes, "I've had my lights on you for, since True Loves," and I was like,
No, you didn't.
"No, you haven't."
Yeah.
He's like, "I was 30 seconds away from calling in a hot pursuit on you," and I was like, "There's no chance, bud."
Brother, you're wrong.
And I was like, "What was I doing?" He's like, "You went through True Loves at 55," and I was like, "Okay." But there's no way this dude had his lights on me for 2.5 miles. There's no chance, bro.
You don't think you got a chance?
But that was one of them, and I just got pulled over so many times.
What did he do then? Because obviously he was a
He
dick.
gave me a ticket, yeah.
Yeah.
But I took defensive driving class in high school, which was a fucking pain in the ass. And
No,
I'm
but
a bad
legitimately,
guy.
like, I was no joke. I was pulled over that many times, or like, just the cops coming down to the school, like that type of shit.
Yeah, dude. It's
insane.
so stupid.
Insane.
But do you
The
think
worst
it's-
these kids
do
are
you
doing are
think-
finger banging each other, and you're worried about fucking whatever else. It's like,
do you
take
think,
it easy, man.
Do you think it's because like it's a smaller town and they probably don't have a whole lot to do, so they're like, this person's doing a minor infraction? Sure.
I think there's
Do you
a couple
think
bad
that's
eggs.
why?
I think when people talk about there's some bad eggs among some good people,
Yeah.
I truly believe it because I feel like I've seen it.
Bad eggs, as in like in the
Just
cops?
cops.
Oh, okay.
Like that dude's a total like he was a piece of shit now. He's a piece of shit in high school. He just happened to be a cop. Like
yeah.
that's
Okay.
what I feel like the problem. Like it's I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's a problem of like this town, but I feel like maybe the people around the town that they're hiring is maybe the problem.
I was gonna say also probably the hiring pool is very slim, so they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you're a warm body."
Yeah,
sure.
But there's other guys, in my opinion, that they've hired that like are our friends in the past couple of years. That like I
Right.
couldn't say like those guys legitimately like probably couldn't have a better guy for the community.
yeah,
Like they know everybody.
Yeah.
They're nice guys. Like they're not the type of guys that like take anything like
Yeah.
above and beyond the fucking law. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to get into cops.
No.
Yeah.
Sore subject.
But I'm
I
just
just-
saying the crew cut motherfucker that kept badgering me and Chris over a year period, total wild piece of shit.
I honestly don't remember his name. So you don't have to drop it. You don't have to drop it, but it's fine.
He'd come into the pizza place all the time. I'd burn his food on purpose.
Just a
Really?
total piece of shit, dude.
He would come in once a week. I'd burn his fucking sub every week.
Keep coming back. Keep coming back.
He just never had friends in school. Like, he just got a job.
He was just a cock
He was just
stain.
looking for a job, and he got a job.
Stain.
He's a total piece of shit, though.
Yeah. Either way, so one of my managers, who's good friends with my mom, the one that worked at Foot Locker forever, right? He now is like an in-home designer, consultant, or whatever. So he had to go to Ligonier for a job the other day, and he stopped at the fucking pizza place that's in Wolf Lake, right? And he's like, he sent me a picture of it, and I was like, I don't know what that, because that place has changed fucking owners and businesses so many times.
Marlowe's
Pizza, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty decent pizza.
Pretty solid
Yeah,
pizza.
he said it was good. And he sent me a picture of it, and he thought that it was my grandparents' pizza place. And I'm like, no, it's different. But I didn't even know that place existed. I just saw the 635 area code.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's in Wolf Lake. I'm like, what are you doing in Wolf Lake? He's like, I had a job in Ligonier. And when he comes back to the store, I was like, yeah, like that's where I grew up. And like that small little town that you drove through. And if you would have blinked, you would have missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's
literally
like,
where I grew up.
He's like, so all those stories you tell on the podcast, like that's where it's from. And I'm like, literally.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a police department there.
No.
So like we knew that if we did something,
it would be 5 to 10 minutes.
We had at least 10 minutes to get out of there.
Yeah.
Unless there's a state trooper rolling down the highway.
It's true, and that happens.
And then there was that happened.
Uh-huh. Oh,
What's
yeah.
crazy is that actually happened,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh fuck, that's way faster than what we expected.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But we always usually knew when there was a cop
for sure.
in town.
And it's crazy that we were fucking 15, 16 years old and we knew that shit. Like, I don't know, it was just crazy.
But like, do you remember like doing shit on like Friday nights and being like,
dude, it was so
somebody reported that, so Saturday we'd all stay in.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'd look at the papers.
Yeah.
And then maybe Monday it would say.
Dude, isn't it crazy that Halloween party we went to got called into the cops? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Dude, Marcus's Halloween party wasn't even that crazy. Legitimately,
It got called into the cops.
everyone was out of there by probably 1 o'clock or 2
Yeah,
o'clock.
I
It was
definitely
in the middle
was.
of nowhere.
Dude, it got called into the cops.
Wait.
And I'm not going to say who, but whomever got dispatched to the call recognized that it was not a disturbance and was just like a normal fucking thing going on. And he
Told
just,
me afterwards.
He just
Yeah.
wrote.
Yeah.
But like the long story short, like that was not like that's the type of town it is.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it legitimately was not a party that got out of hand.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Legitimately,
Dude.
the host was sleeping by 1 a.m.
Oh, dude, literally. No, we were shut down.
And it was a Friday or a Saturday?
It was a Saturday, and it was like 12:30, and it was me, Boone, and you. We were like,
we're eating snacks.
I was
We're
gonna
like,
say,
yeah.
the people are actively cleaning up, as in signifying the end of the party. And
How
we're
the fuck did that get called? He
I
lives
don't
by
know.
nobody.
I don't know. That's
Dude,
what I thought
I don't
too.
know, man.
But that's
It's
what I'm saying.
insane.
Like that's the type of places. Like it's such
Yeah.
bullshit. where
yeah,
it's like I don't know.
people
man.
literally are just so fucking old, and there's like, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're still playing music.
Is that
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, exactly. How dare they?
God damn it!
Is that Nickelback at this hour?
Yeah, yeah. They probably prefer Nickelback. You know what I mean? Like it's
Seeing like some of that, like
Is that the Cardigan B that the kids are talking about?
Cardigan B.
and even some of the shit that we did in
Megan
like,
That
in
Stallion.
in town, like some of the shit we did in town, I would understand. Yeah, call the
Oh.
cops on that shit.
Oh yeah, we threw
Like, for
eggs.
that?
Yeah, dude, that was
Come
bad
on,
news.
bro.
No, I know. Trust me.
You know what I mean?
Isn't it wild that it's the type of town that the fire station got turned into a guy's house?
Yeah.
What?
The fire station that was in town.
Oh, in Wolf Lake.
Apparently,
Yeah.
he's a big drug guy.
Well,
And
why
he's
wouldn't you be?
And he's got like a lot of cameras on
He's
every
got any
exit.
poles in there? He's got to have a couple of the poles.
Fire
left,
pole.
right? That would be so sick in your house.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
Then
would
you
be
put a
cool.
bean
insane.
bag at the bottom, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What's up?"
What's up?
That would be a cool like resto.
Oh
mod,
yeah,
like a renovation.
renovate that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That'd
it's
be
pretty
cool.
much like a barn house.
I mean,
Pole barn
yeah,
house.
really.
It's pretty much like one of
Yeah.
those. But that
I
would
always
be sick.
forget that was a fire station.
I remember when I
Yeah.
was a kid going there, like, dude, and I'm not saying this just to say it, but it feels like even Wolf Lake, since I was a kid, like, there's very few young people that live there.
Oh, absolutely.
And when I was a kid, I remember going to Wolf Lake for Halloween, and I remember standing in that yard. We were talking about lighting the flaming bag of
Yes.
dog shit
Yes.
by the
Yes.
bar.
Yeah.
I
Very
remember,
big,
I remember
very
standing in that
big.
yard by the big ass tree, and
Yeah.
there was a fucking crowd of people, like just
Yeah.
talking and hanging out. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a fucking kid in the tree, and I remember it vividly. Like I'm talking
yeah.
like 50 people just standing out there talking, like by the
Yeah.
fire station across the
Right.
street. But like the only time you see that is like August, first week of August.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only type. There's no signs of life there other than Dollar General and Onion Days.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like, well, I put it in my speech I did to Cody, like, literally, we would ding dong ditch one of the 12 houses in Wolf Lake.
Yeah. People that couldn't even hear us anyway.
Yeah.
It's true.
That didn't even like, I remember going to houses, like, specking out a house and being like, this is the one we're going to do. Going up there,
sure.
they don't even have a fucking doorbell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you just run away real quick.
Or you bang the screen door back and forth.
Exactly. And you want to know the craziest thing is we would do that. Nobody would answer the door.
Yeah.
And so then
I did have a good ding dong ditch in Albion when I was a kid. This guy has like a line of bushes.
Yeah.
We ding dong ditched the guy and then hid behind his own bushes, and he couldn't see us.
Nice.
It was unbelievable. And this guy was like, hello? And then he walks around the corner and he was like, and he just looked, and I was just sitting there like 10 years old, and I'm just like, I'm just like side-eyeing him. I'm like, don't see it. And then he just walks back inside, and I'm like, we did it. We did it. That's the worst thing about ding dong ditching is like there's no reward.
No. It's just the adrenaline.
It's the thrill. Yeah, it's the adrenaline.
Thrill,
Cop
dude.
shopping was way
Cop
better.
shopping
Oh,
is
yeah.
insane.
Cop shopping is the whitest thing you could ever do.
Oh, literally. Hey.
Can we explain it? Can we explain it? Okay.
Yeah.
So we would go through.
And by the way,
Albion.
this wasn't even our idea. This was like years even
Oh,
in front of us.
passed down, yeah.
Like
Oh,
people that we
legit.
knew. Yeah.
Like we heard stories of them cop shopping. Like, hey, we need to go cop shopping this weekend.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, come on, or go over to my house. We'll cop
What-
shop. It's like, pfft.
So back to what we were saying. There's so many cops in
And
Albion.
Albion police cars are very much black and white, like in the
Yeah.
literal sense where you're like,
Yeah.
that's a cop car from like
You
a
can
mile
literally
away.
see it blocks down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
It just went that way.
Yeah.
And so cop shopping, you would literally walk around town until you would spot a cop.
You'd be in a group of your boys.
Yeah.
And you would get
9,
close
8
enough
deep, maybe.
to the cop car where you know they would see you,
And then run.
and then you just run.
Yeah.
And it was fucking insane.
For no reason.
Dude, yeah.
For no reason.
And then,
Because the adrenaline's going to pump if they don't turn.
Yes.
The adrenaline's going to pump even more if they do turn. And either way, you're getting the hell out of there.
Yeah.
but then also, there's been times where we've literally been hiding and they've spotlighted people. And so literally, you just see the spotlight coming towards you. And so you're like,
Yeah.
and then literally
It's
just.
all fun and
you
games till one of those actually hits you and you're like, I'm had.
yeah.
I've been had.
Yeah, like so like we're literally hiding behind something, and then you just see the spotlight shining. Oh, dude, it's insane.
when we did
It's the best, dude.
when
That's
we
where
did
that's
the-
when we saw the body catcher.
when we dinged on this fucking
Snatcher.
Wagner that
Sorry.
same night,
Yeah,
we saw the
yeah.
body snatcher, and I'm literally behind the fucking alternative school sign,
Literally
up there like a ninja, bro.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You can't see my feet, and I'm like sideways on this sign
I
behind it.
will never forget that for as long.
And
as
I
live.
remember like seeing this guy run across the street and like somehow peeking my head up and being like,
that's
"Fuck
not
is that guy?"
That's not a human. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But no, like
Yeah.
just the amount of shit that we would do. It was just like,
Oh,
what do we?
dude.
You ever look back on it and be like, why would we do that?
Wow, we do that, but also you ever look
Guys
back,
are dumb.
You ever look back on
That's
it?
why I realized I'm like, guys
Yeah.
are so
Oh,
fucking
no,
dumb.
it's so stupid.
I'm like, dude, if there was a guy like killing people in town, like we would have been like, sure, let's get in there.
Yeah,
We could do good.
If we were a horror movie, people would be like, "What the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing?"
But instead, it's like those people have an combined IQ of 86.
yeah, dude. But it was so fun at the time.
Yeah.
And like if you look back on it, dude, oh god.
I was gonna say
damn.
something about like no life in Wolf Lake. So like when you would trick or treat there, you could literally walk around the town multiple times and still get candy and shit. And like my parents always did the trick or treat. Like they would always give out candy.
Yeah.
And I remember like my mom was always like, "You have to take over, or it's your shift now." Like it would go on for 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, it's fucking long, dude.
Yeah. And like now, like
All those kids are dead.
yeah, I would always like every year I always call my parents, "How many? How was Halloween? How was trick or treating?" And my mom was like,
Opioids.
"We had 15 kids."
Yeah.
And before, like, it was 3 hours long.
Yeah, no, it's about you'd have to prepare. You have to
Yeah.
buy several bags of candy.
Oh, yeah.
And then do a couple refills.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
parents would always put the fake pumpkins out in the yard.
Remember when you used to go Halloween trick or treat until your feet got tired, and now they're like, that's
yeah.
5:30 to 7 o'clock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as it starts getting a little bit fucking dark, done.
Dude, this is maybe one of the turning points in society. But remember when, in elementary school when we were in the turning point of you can bring your own snacks to school for people for your birthday versus you have to bring pre-made snacks? That happened while we were in school.
It's true.
Like,
We're that
those
we're that
nerdy
old.
moms were like, "Oh my, peanuts! He's allergic. What if there's peanuts in
Yeah.
the thing?"
Oh, and you can't. You have to bring pre-made snacks.
Yeah, you don't remember that happening?
You're not allowed.
No.
Yeah, you weren't allowed.
It was like the middle of elementary school. Like I remember, like literally the first couple of years, it's like, yeah, bring a snack to school, whatever you want,
yeah,
and
bring
then
whatever
it's
you want.
only bring pre-made snacks to
Exactly.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? So like literally, like it would be like ice cream sandwiches. So like you can bring you can bring ice cream sandwiches, but if you bring your own cookies, can't. Nope. Don't do it.
Really? I don't remember that.
They have to be prepackaged, pre-made.
Mm-hmm.
Because people started getting so fucking weird and fussy about random
true.
contaminants.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
People are fucking pussies, dude.
And it seems like I would be the
Honestly,
one to remember
what's the worst part of your fucking peanut allergy kid sitting out one fucking cookie sesh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
True.
It's not fair.
Not fucking his fault or your. I mean, it's kind of your fault. He's got a peanut allergy. Make him eat peanuts already.
Yeah.
True.
No, I feel like I would remember that because my mom was definitely the type of person to send me with fucking.
Your
good
mom
little snack,
disobeyed all rules because when
Yeah.
we were in middle school, she would just make us food, and everyone's like, "Dude, that's the food we're eating."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she would make scotcheroos for 8th grade football,
Yeah.
that was what we were eating, and that's the end of story.
Yeah.
I remember eating multiple scotcheroos on the way to Fairfield and feeling terrible, and then we tied the game. Was it my fault? Maybe.
No.
It was Cody's fault. He got knocked out.
I got knocked out cold.
It's the only time I've really ever seen someone trying to make a tackle get knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm not even. You made the tackle. You partially made the tackle.
Yeah, but he just leaned into me, dude. Like his head just leaned into me, and like as soon as it hit me, no idea. It's the craziest.
It was
thing
a
I've
neck
ever
snapper. Like
experienced.
it was literally head on head, and it was a neck snapper. His neck won.
I just remember bang, bright light, black.
Yeah.
That's literally what I remember.
I remember our quarterback getting concussion in that game and not coming out of the game.
Yeah,
and he was
it was
very concussed.
cussed.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I literally remember like the running back. Their running back was fucking huge.
Dude, all three of them were.
He had a neck
We
on him.
we saw all three and we're like, Jesus.
Yeah. And I remember him running up the middle and me going to stop him.
Yeah.
And he fucked up my foot.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it was
again.
like first quarter of the game, and I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I realized I wasn't a man in 7th grade. It's fine.
Yeah.
but
I tried
it's
to tackle a man and he broke my back, and I was like, "Oh, yeah,
Spinal.
spinal."
Yeah.
Broke my back.
Did you hear Mike Tyson's supposed to fight Logan Paul?
No.
Yeah,
Stop. That's not fair.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's a fucking 56-year-old man against a very jacked 20-something-year-old.
And dude, I'm not telling people what to do with their lives. Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, right now. Tommy Fury's a -150 favorite. Seems absurd. Seems
that's insane.
absurd.
That's very absurd.
Tyson's gonna be in his corner for the fight. He's gonna be helping him train.
When is this?
I don't know. Next couple months.
Oh, next couple of months.
They already announced it.
Hey, you know what? Even if Paul loses,
He sucks.
dude's made a lot of money just
I
from
just heard you swallow it, and
Yeah.
that fucking just grossed me
my,
out.
my thing is though with these guys is like, how much money is worth being not liked? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you rather be a little bit liked and have a little bit of money than be a total fucking public piece of shit
Yeah.
and then have money?
I don't know, man. He's
There's
made a lot of money.
There's no way you're happy when everyone's like, dude, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's gotta be tough.
But also, I bet there's a lot of people that are like Logan, Paul, or Jake. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people are.
And I just want to say
Jake
my
Paul.
my beef is with Jake Paul, not Logan Paul.
Really?
It's a weird beef to make, but I think Jake's half a retard.
I think they're both. Logan seems.
I think
Logan's
Logan
the
has.
older one.
I think Logan has redeemable qualities. He seems like a nice guy.
But Jake's.
I think Jake seems like a. I don't know. He seems like a bad guy to me.
Yeah.
He does. Did
And also,
you?
he has a rape charge. New York Times.
I didn't know that.
New York Times said it, not me.
Did you ever see that video of that kid? It kind of went viral for like a day, but it was this kid who like
Oh God.
quit
yeah.
his job, and then he was a videographer apparently.
Yeah.
Quit his job and went to like one of the Logan Paul fights or one of their events or whatever, and he is filming himself asking Logan for a job, and Logan's like, "Why would I hire you? I don't even know who you are. You don't have a resume in front of you. You don't have this, like this, that." And the kid's like, "I just quit my job, and I, came from New York or wherever the hell it was." And Logan's like, "Well, that's not my problem."
Right.
And people were like so like upset about like Jake Paul or Logan Paul saying this to him, and like, how can you just tell the kid no? But the other end of it was like, he doesn't have to do anything for this guy.
Well, yeah, but like, think of any other business ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Please, I want to work for you. I have.
If you're a kid and you have a bone disease, you can get a Make-A-Wish case. I mean,
yeah. But this kid's like, I just quit my job to come here and ask you for a job. And Logan,
I met John Cena.
Yeah.
He won the WWE Championship, not for me. Come on. That wasn't prearranged. It was for you.
John Cena.
I met John Cena.
Yeah, it was such a wild video, and it was like one of those things that you see on Twitter, and you're like, I don't care about this.
Yeah,
but
I
then
saw it too.
But then you spend 30 minutes in the fucking comments, and you're like, oh my god.
Well, it's because there's literally hundreds of thousands of people that are commenting or talking about it. You know what I mean?
But it was
you
just
don't realize
so
how many
absurd.
fucking people talk about shit until like you're like, holy shit, there's this is trending and 110,000 people are talking about this.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's got to weigh on you for a guy like Jake Paul, where everyone's like, I want to see you die in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's got to weigh on you, like, legitimately. Like,
yeah, everybody's rooting against you to get hurt.
Yeah,
maybe even I was gonna say
maimed. They want you to be maimed.
But like Logan seems like at least he's got his fucking head on his shoulders.
Yeah,
Jake just seems like a fucking idiot.
He just seems like a wild card.
Yeah.
But like, I don't
if the
know,
Tyron Woodley fight thing is true, where there was really a no knockout clause, then that's crazy.
I don't know what that is.
It should like not even be a real fight.
What do you mean?
There was allegations that like there was a no knockout clause for Tyron and he could not knock him out. And so they were saying like when he got him on the ropes in like the third or whatever, like he didn't really do it. Sure, for one, it should have been a knockdown. Was not counted as a knockdown. For sure, was a knockdown. Jake Paul got knocked down.
Oh,
they didn't really count it. They kept fighting, and then Tyron was like a little bit like gun shy after that. It seemed like. And so for me, like if you're a UFC fighter and you're kind of willing to throw it all in the wind anyway,
yeah,
and you're boxing and you're not willing to throw big punches at this guy, seems a little bit suspicious to me.
For sure.
It seems like all
But
other fights
do you think Tommy?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Tommy's gonna be that way though, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen interviews with John Fury, their dad, and he's like, he's the guy. Like he's the boxing guy. Like he was like a bare knuckle guy or whatever. And he's
Jesus
like
Christ.
he's like Jake. I kind of agree with him. He's like Jake Paul stands zero chance. He's like, but if Tommy Fury wants to beat Tommy Fury, it'll happen. And it's the same thing. Like Tommy is so young. Like he has very few professional fights. Like he legitimately is like a early 20-something-year-old man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a hunk. He's dating the girl from Love Island. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, really?
he's a hunk. You know what I mean? Like that's his persona so far. Like he's not the boxer yet. Like
Got
he
you.
just started his career.
Got you.
It's weird to me though because all of the Paul fights are streamed on that one network, correct?
Yeah, there were a bunch of them were on Triller, but I think
Triller.
Yeah.
I think the Logan Paul Floyd fight was on Showtime because Floyd is with
It was,
Showtime.
but it was on a Sunday.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, Thriller, whatever the hell
Triller.
it's called. Sure, they're paying obviously Logan and Jake like a shit ton of money. Like they're partnering with them.
they were, but I
Do you
don't know.
remember
I don't
what-
know what the situation
you
is
remember-
anymore.
But right, they're partnering with them, paying a bunch of money, and then you know that company is also paying whoever to fight them.
But it's the promoter, pretty much. Like they're
Right.
they're trying to act.
Was
as the
it
promoter.
was it
Right.
the Logan Paul Tyron Woodley fight, or was it the other Logan Paul Ben Askren fight where it was literally just a concert?
No,
Do you remember that?
That was Jake Paul and
Askren?
Ben Askren.
Yeah, that was horrible.
yeah.
Like
But it all
like
seems
Ice
sketch to me.
Cube and like fucking I don't even know, like a bunch of other dudes fucking played or just
And I'm just saying this for boxers out there.
It's
If you
tough.
come out, if you walk out with a rapper next to your side, you deserve to lose. You're a fucking idiot. Like you're going in there to fight and beat somebody. You're not like I don't understand.
Clout.
I
Yeah.
literally don't understand. Like I've seen so many guys do it and then get beat. And it's like I am so glad you just lost.
Yeah.
Whereas like on the other hand, you see Tyson Fury come in and he's wearing a poncho and a sombrero for no
Yeah.
reason, but he's by himself and
Wow,
he's
yeah.
at least locked in. Whereas like you got this man singing a fucking interlude before you go out to fight. It doesn't make any sense. If
But
you
it's all
do
a
that,
show.
I'm betting against you.
It's all a show, yeah.
But it's all a show.
But
it's entertainment.
it's horrible because those
Right.
guys and like it just looks bad. It doesn't make any sense. Do it after the fight. Do it like a Wild Now situation. Be like, my man's got knocked out, and then you go into a rhyme.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Got
It's,
knocked
I can
out.
understand it's all a show and like I don't know. It's
It's only gonna last for so long. Like the YouTube boxing thing, like no one is gonna care after a while.
Right.
no.
My man's got
Who does
knocked
care?
out, man, motherfucker about the clock out.
That's what I'm saying. People are only watching for Jake Paul to die.
Yeah, oh,
That's what I'm saying. I could care less about it, but just knock him out forever.
Yeah.
well, come on, dude.
Not forever. But it's at least like supervised murder.
No.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder. Feed him Deontay Wilder. See if he can box. No,
that
I'm
would
just
be
kidding.
murder.
That would be murder.
That'd be murder.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's all just entertainment and a show. So it's like, how much can you really care about it?
But hey, guess what you're watching, right?
I haven't watched a single one of those
That's what everybody's
fights.
going to say. Hey, you're watching, right?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched a single one of the fights, but it's also because I'm just not into it and I don't care. But I'm always the next day like checking Twitter to see who won.
Tomorrow, though, is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about tomorrow.
But Jake Paul's not going to die, so it's not going to make me happy.
Oh, yeah. But so, like, there's 3 obviously big title fights. So does that mean the third title fight is going to be at like 10?
I mean, it'll probably just be like 11:45 and 12 o'clock start for the 2 fights. Or 12 and 12:15. Yeah, but the third one's not a championship
Usman,
fight.
Rose, and then Gaethje.
It's not a championship fight. That's only 3 rounds.
Gaethje?
Yeah.
Wow. Gaethje and Chandler?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because the belt, I mean, Oliveira already has it.
I know, but still. Wow. That's crazy. But okay.
You guys about ready?
Can we show some videos, dude?
Oh, yeah. We got
Fuck.
videos. We got videos.
God dang, dude.
We're going to have to turn the freaking TV on again.
Freaking TV. You got it, don't you?
No.
Come on, I'll get it.
The remote's right on that chair.
It's insane, Chris. You're fucking insane.
Why am I the blame?
All you had to do is take it with you.
Fucking
yeah.
Brock's not here to fucking blame, dude. God damn it. We need somebody to blame. But
He's going to go out in the early cold and not get a deer. What is he going to do? What's he going to do?
Dude, what if
after
he
that?
fucking gets a... You guys want to go hunting this year, dude?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
You want to go hunting for, like, turkeys?
No.
I'll go turkey hunting.
Deer hunting's way better.
No, I want to go turkey hunting.
Deer hunting literally could be a 200-pound deer out there. You don't know.
It costs to be like an 80-pound deer.
No. I mean, it could be.
I need to find this video that Blake sent me.
You don't want it. It's not that great. It's just fun. There's no volume.
What? Okay.
Oh, that's not what I say.
No, I don't know what the one you sent me.
That's mine. I don't know. Where is this Blake? There's...
I don't see it.
Fine.
Let's just do this one.
Since you don't want it.
Yeah.
It's just a kid that's gonna steal something.
I'm just a kid.
And then life is a murder.
I'm just a kid. And I'm not fair.
Yeah. A kid stole something from the doctor's office, and he decided to do it without supervision and just without a doctor, and I think it's fun.
Let's do it.
Alright, I've always wanted to try one of these. They had them in the fucking doctor's office, so I had to steal one.
Smelling salt?
So we're gonna
Dude, it's
we're gonna
fucking
go for
funny,
it,
dude.
right? Fuck. Oh my god! Whoa! Wow! Wow! God damn! Oh! Jesus fucking H Christ! Oh my god, that fucking burns! Oh my god! I'm literally
crying.
fucking crying! Oh my! Oh.
That'll do that.
Smelling salts are insane.
Yeah.
Ammonia, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's wild that they'll bring people back to life.
I know. Like, literally, you're stone cold out. You go,
You ever seen people do them to people sleeping?
yeah. They freak out just like that,
Really?
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's a genuine reaction.
I'd love to do one, but that
No.
scares the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
he's crying.
I'd try.
I would try it too, but it would also suck. But like, literally, do you like how he goes, oh my god, then he goes, woo, woo, and like
Some
he's
of
like
them,
literally,
some of them
dude.
have more juice than the others.
Yeah, so that's a medical one, obviously. Is
This
that
probably
one
a-
way different?
It's probably a good one.
Yeah.
Probably a good one. Yeah. Like, it's
It
probably
just-
not one you buy on Amazon. Like, it's probably like a good one. You know what
It
I
just
mean?
scared. You can get them on Amazon.
I
Sure.
I have no idea. I mean,
You
probably.
probably could.
His
But, like-
reaction scares the shit out of me. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just want to like?
I assume it wears
What
off,
is the
right?
science behind it? It's literally like such a strong ammonia smell.
yeah, I
that
don't know
your
what it does.
brain like
but-
literally like it literally reacts with your brain in such a way that your brain's like, "Hey, bro, this ain't good," and so then just poof, like fucking freaks you out. So like all of a sudden you're just poof, all the energy, and then you're just like, blah, 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 poof, poof. It poofs your. Come on, you're not a big poofer. You ever been poofed before?
Big poof.
Imagine if we would have had those in 8th grade.
Oh,
We
dude,
didn't need them.
we would literally just go poof, and then literally walk up to somebody, we go, and they go, and then they would just like
Rip the face mask off their helmet.
dude, fuck, man, that would be fun.
I don't know if I would want to do one of those.
Smelling salts. Tara didn't know what they were.
I didn't know what they were until
I was like, watch this video, and she's like, I don't get it. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, what was that? And I was like, huh? She's like, what is that? I was like, you never heard of smelling salts? She's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like,
I didn't know what they were until
no fun.
that video surfaced. Like, was it earlier this year? Like early football season, where it was like a defensive coach or something like that. Somebody on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And they're like caught in action of doing one. He cracks it open, and it's this black, like Mr. Clean looking guy, and he goes, "Yeah!" Just fucking screams.
It's just supposed to like really wake you, like,
yeah,
you're up,
and it was
you're
literally
ready
like,
to go.
This guy's just in the corner of the screen, and they're focusing on like the coach.
Yeah,
and this guy's just in the background doing
a smelling salt.
And I remember
That's
asking you, I'm like,
insane.
"What is that, Blake?" And he's like, "Smelling salt." I'm like, why is he freaking out?
Yeah, but why does nobody know that? I don't understand.
It's literally only for football, dude.
UFC doesn't use it?
I don't know what else. Well, I mean, probably, but I don't know what else it's used for.
But obviously, if it's in the doctor's office,
Other than
it's
being
used for
flash knocked out, I don't know what it's used
like
for.
stone cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snoozy snooze.
Just get you amped? Is that what it?
It literally just brings you back. It literally will wake you up.
Really?
The amount of like ammonia or whatever it is.
Like if you're knocked out on a
to the
football
brain.
field and they run out there and you're still knocked out, they'll give you a smelling salt.
And then just like, pa.
And then they'll probably tell you not to move your neck.
Yeah, true. They go.
And they just crack it, right?
Yeah, it's just like.
It just cracks. Like glow stick kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never used one, but I know what they are. You see them in football all the time. Like people use them in football.
Yeah,
like, just
all
as a
the
joke.
time.
Like, before the game, like people fucking sniff
That's
them.
what that one guy was like, just like gets you really amped for like a really small amount of time, though.
Honestly, though, meth has got to be cool compared to that.
You think so?
They used to take like fucking Adderall in baseball, and it was a really big deal. And then like they started testing for it.
Really?
Yeah, and I imagine it was like the same thing where it's like, fuck yeah, dude, I want to grind my teeth down to a fucking stop. I'm gonna fucking hit 80 bombs this year and grind my teeth down so fucking far.
80 bombs.
Oh my god.
And they strike.
I got 120 RBIs. I need 3 root canals.
And then they end up striking out 80 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this guy just, I couldn't.
Doctor said I should wear a fucking mouth guard. But I'm just gonna keep hitting fucking bombs. I'm fucking jacked.
Why
right
aren't
now.
your teeth touching right now?
No,
what the fuck?
I don't need
No,
these
dude, it's
anymore. I'll
good,
grind
dude.
you to a fucking dust.
Fine, dude. Fucking done, dude. I just like how you initially open up to this video and this guy's like, all right, so like, I had to steal it. Like, I had to.
He's the kid that did drugs without his parents noticing.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That hair for sure.
Yeah. He's like, all right. Like,
He lives in a suburban home for sure.
Oh, yeah. His parents make a combined $200,000.
Suburbia, Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. Could be.
Oh, dude, it's funny. Funny stuff. Blake, you don't have one?
No.
Okay.
I had the hockey one, but it's no volume. Let's get out of here. I got fucking pissed.
And I'm
again.
hungry as shit. Because
Hey.
Cody didn't order anything.
Dude, you told me not to.
Yeah, I did.
We could have had Taco Bell right now.
Well, it's not here.
Look at that picture of Christmas.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm out of here, dude. Fuck your pictures. have a good rest of your week, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email us some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok, Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. See you later.